Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Well, please like on the way in. Gives me an energetic donation to the channel, helps me tune into you. Flip the roles as you see fit, and let's call in spirit. Let's get this party started, shall we? Spirit guides and angels of your whitest light, please give me a clear message for the collective, one that brings healing, hope, and understanding of this situation. Protect me as I open myself up to channel these messages and protect my beautiful collective. Amen. Amen. How are y'all doing today? Yeah, today's Friday, but it could be any time, right? Because these are timeless readings. So whenever you press the play button, there could be a message for you. And I hope it's a good one. We're crossing our fingers and our toes. I'm hoping it's a good one. All right, so these are collective readings. I have still opened up my comments, so feel free to comment if it's good commenting. I'm not going to put up with fuck shit and nonsense. Just don't be scammed. I'm not commenting. If it even has my name on it, it's a lie. If they're blocking me and I can't see what they're commenting about, do your due diligence and report them. Report them even if you think it's me, because I'm not commenting, okay? So if they're trying to scam you, trying to say there's WhatsApps, I am only on YouTube. I am nowhere else, okay? So if you're being scammed, this is your disclaimer. It is not me. So don't be fooled by people and selling things and all this other nonsense. I am not approving of any of that. All right, just letting you know in advance, okay? Started out with a bang, baby, because I know when comments can get out of control, other tarot card readers have to deal with it, and I'm not going to be any different. So there you go. So collective readings, I do point out astrological signs, but I don't get hung up on that. And if I use 3D terms like he or she, fill in the pronouns of the, any pronoun, whatever. It doesn't matter, they or them or whatever you identify as, okay? This is a free space. We are welcome. Everybody's welcome here. With that said, let's do some Reiki-esque. And if you don't like any of this Reiki that I'm doing, you can certainly scroll forward and go right to the tarot reading. All right, let's clean out your aura. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I thank you so much for your likes and subscribes. I love you. Okay? Agape love, my friends. Agape love. That's a friendship love, for case people don't know what that means. I say it out. I throw it out there all the time. All right, with this said, this is going to be noisy. I love noise. I love to bang the gong. So if you have any sensitivity to sound, lower your volume, please, because it's going to be clicking. Yeah, clicking out. Try to be as light as I can, because I know that it's very loud when I do these editing. I always edit my channel. It is for clarity. It is for time conformity. And it's just so that it makes a little bit of sense. Sometimes I can ramble on, my friends. Selenite stick. Passing it through. There you go. Clearing the energy up in here. Now, these are big selenite sticks. Yeah. Clear the energy. Just making sure we clear the energy. Making it clear. Here, we got to be very, very transparent up in here. And I want to show you this because I think this is so cute. Look at my little monster. Squeeze it. Oh, yeah. I love it. I love it. So cute, so cute. All right, so we got a few decks. I'm going to start out with, before I start, I'm going to start out with this Hidden Truth. I'm going to go on to this beautiful deck, tarot deck that I have. It's really cute. And then I got the tea leaves, and we're going to end it with prayer cards. Let me get into my nut rattle. If you're having a great day, evening, morning, whatever's. All right, so we're going to make it official, and we're going to bang the gong to call in spirit. In 3, in 2, in 1. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. All right, we're going to start with the Hidden Truth. Instead of waiting, we're going to go right to the messages. A message, spirit. It says denial there. What the hell? In denial? I miss hearing your voice. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I still feel the pain. Oh, yeah. All right, spirit. Spirit. I want it to be a happy damn message. I wonder if you were happy without me and I miss hearing your voice. Somebody misses hearing your voice. And even if they're stalking you on social media and you're posting things, it's not the same thing as them talking directly at you, right? Looking into their eyes, speaking directly at them. That's what they're missing. So, give me a message, Spirit. Start this reading off right. Ooh, boy, what is the hell? Okay. Okay. I know I messed up everything. Oh, that's a first. I mean, they're taking accountability. Okay, that's good. Somebody out here is taking accountability. Maybe through time and distance, they recognize, excuse me, they recognize their accountability. You know, I feel like Spirit's probably forcing this person, in a sense, to take accountability or to at least recognize it. I am becoming a better person. Always a good thing. Got to give them it. I mean, everybody's on their journey, and toxic can be one of them that we have to work ourselves through. Everybody has to go through that. I couldn't let you get close. Oh, God. Well, yeah. I mean, what the hell can you say about that? What can you say? I mean, they're admitting that they have things they got to work on. They're admitting that they messed up. They messed up with you. Any other card, Spirit? I am not financially stable. This could be a sticking point with this person. A lot of people, and I'm not going to give you statistics, but a lot of people have that inability to move forward in connections because they don't feel like they have anything to offer you or not enough. Maybe you have everything. Maybe you don't feel that way, but maybe they feel that way. Everything's perception, right? I say that all the time. So you could have a lot and be blessed in life. God bless you if you are, right? You've been blessed and highly favored in life and you have things. This person feels like, what are they going to offer you? Yeah. Spirit, give me some messages on the better person. What's this been? Okay. I don't want to let you go, though. Time out. Time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. They might have felt like at one time you didn't share the same visions, same values. At one time. I feel like this person got the wrong impression of you. Like you dressed a certain way or you presented yourself in a certain way and they felt like, what the hell could I offer this person that they don't already have? And maybe you didn't have a whole lot, but you accessorized or whatever, you presented it in such a way that, you know, maybe you had expensive shoes or you had certain clothing, whatever it was that you looked a certain way. Maybe you drove a nice vehicle and they felt like, what am I going to offer this person when I'm driving a beat up Dodge? You know what I mean? Something like that. But it shouldn't be about money. It should be about the connection. Money wasn't, I don't feel like it would have mattered to you, but to them it did. It mattered a whole lot. It mattered a whole lot. Will you ever make things right? Maybe they're wanting you to come back to them and make it right. Maybe you were always the person that extended yourself in this connection, but you haven't come back. You haven't fixed anything. You didn't even patch it up. It was like you just were gone. Like gone in 60 seconds. They wish they could take back their words. All right, so maybe the last time you spoke to this person, it was kind of salty. Maybe they pushed you away being salty. It was like a purposeful thing. I am grateful for the spiritual lessons. And again, we don't share the same values. I feel like this person felt maybe you were more materialistic. Or maybe you were like one of those, what is it called? They have a saying, high maintenance kind of person, man or woman. Confirmation. You had a certain lifestyle that you were achieving, a certain lifestyle that you presented outwardly. And this person didn't feel like they were on the same page as you. But they couldn't let you get close to them because maybe then you would see that they didn't have much and you would judge them. Yeah. So they were salty to you, pushing you away. They didn't want to let you go, but they did. They let you walk away. I am becoming a better person, and I feel like this lesson had to be learned maybe the hard way with this person. They know they messed up, but they did it. Maybe they do self-sabotage in relationships. They're not financially stable. It was about the money a lot and what you presented outwardly as I have it all. What, what can you do for me? And maybe you never said that to this person verbally, and you never even meant that at all, but that's how they took it. That's how they took it. Like, what can I do for this person? They have everything that they could possibly want, and I'm in lack. And they might not have been mature at the time when you met them either. So they might have been in a different financial space as well as mental space, maturity space that wasn't on your level. They just felt like they weren't on your level, and they sabotaged it purposely. I feel like it was purposely they sabotaged it, saying certain things to push you away because they didn't want you to get close. Even though all they wanted was closeness, they could have been praying on their damn knees, or even if they weren't physically, on their knees praying, they could have been with their higher self, or inwardly, their mind could have been wanting a relationship with somebody high level, like somebody that they could build with. But once you were presented to them, they sabotaged it. They couldn't get out of their own head. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. And they wish they could change things. They want you to make it right. They thought you were going to come chase them or contact them or hunt them down. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Well, they were wrong. You know what I'm saying? That didn't happen. That didn't happen, poor thing. Whatever they were thinking, that wasn't going to happen. Yeah, the Emperor. Okay. So this could be an Emperor. Or you could have been in your Emperor energy at the time when you met this person. A leader. This person could have been a leader in jobs and business, but not in relationships. This person could have been controlling too, trying to control a narrative. Maybe this person is used to leading people. And when they met somebody as high level as you, somebody that could do for themselves, didn't need them, what could they do to control that, right? So they sabotaged it. Queen of Cups. You could have been a very loving person, man or woman. Energy does not have a gender in tarot. But it's like, because we have both masculine and feminine, mind you. So you were a loving person, a person that could fill cups. You made them feel a certain way, and they pushed back on that. They weren't used to a person like you, bottom line. They just weren't used to a person like you. And it scared the shit out of them. They were like, oh my God, what the hell am I going to do with this person? Two of Pentacles. It's like beginnings. Something was a beginning of something. Maybe you met them at a work or school or someplace like that. You met this person. But Five of Pentacles, I don't feel like this person might have been chasing money, but they didn't have much. They didn't have much. At least they didn't feel like they had much. They didn't have enough. There was this backstabbing energy, or there was this sneaky energy. Maybe they didn't want to present that to you. They didn't want you to know that they didn't have much. They were working towards it, but they weren't at their goal yet. They might have had some sort of like bucket list. There is a Queen of Swords here that could have been in the mix that tried to backstab this person or backstabbed you. Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Emperor is usually the fire sign energies of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Cups is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So the only thing we don't have is the air signs here, but everything else is represented. There could have been a Queen of Swords here that backstabbed your connection or stepped in the way of your connection. Like, look at this, like a crossroads, blocked this connection from going into union. That's what I'm hearing. Yes, Nine of Wands. This is a person that purposely came into the situation to block and guard anybody from getting together in this connection. Maybe even played both sides of the coins. You might have known this Queen of Swords, you both knew this person, but they stepped in the way of this connection from going in. And this is battle weary. This is a person who's been through stuff. I'm not necessarily this Queen of Swords, but they put the two of you through some shit. This person put you two through shit. Purposely. And maybe even undermined the connection by backstabbing the two of you, like bad-mouthing the two of you separately from each other. Like they'd be talking to you about this other person, your past person, or they'd be talking about the past person talking about you to the past person. Yes, Five of Swords, putting conflict. Yes, it's like, yes, and also Five of Swords is what I'm hearing here, is like blocking this person from ascending to their kingdom. If they were an emperor, they took them down from the throne. But that was what they were supposed to do. Everybody has their job when they're here. Some are blockers, some are motivators, you know, other people, there's so many different ones in between. There's the light workers, there's the shadow workers, there's the dark elements of the world. It's like there's all these different types, like school, like they have the nerd, they have the athlete, they have the cheerleaders. It's like that. This person's job, specifically this Queen of Swords job, was to block the union because they didn't want the two of you ascending. Because if you did, it'd be a power couple, it would be unstoppable. So what they did was they took this person down from the throne, possibly introducing this person to the darker elements of their nature. And stopping them from moving forward in life, not just towards you, but putting them through it. Yes, having to fight to get out of it, is what I'm hearing. This person was evil, but they did their job. They did their job well. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, while you move forward towards prosperity. You were loving towards this person, but then the focus shifted from loving this person to working on your coin, to working on projects, to moving forward because you had no choice. This person was in the way of the connection, maybe a third party. Eight of Wands, something's coming in quick for you. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, you're growing something. You're growing your coin, you're growing money. And this is really putting this person, your person, in the Ten of Swords. I mean, they were backstabbed, but they feel like this connection, they weren't ready, but they didn't think that you would move forward and be prosperous without them. They really didn't. And they're feeling backstabbed. And I feel like this Queen of Swords was the one that, you know, shoved the knives in the back, but maybe they projected it to be you was the one that did it. So now they're feeling salty towards you, like you backstabbed them. Yes. Ace of Cups is here. New beginning in love. This could be like killing your person knowing that you're going to find somebody else. Yes. Without them, you moved forward, you prospered, and you're going to find somebody else. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, hell yeah. You're going to be sitting pretty, man, like you're doing right there. Oh, my word. While this person's fighting for their life with addictions and a karmic, what do you call it, a manipulator. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Something's growing and something is blooming. Something's blooming for you. But it wasn't expected. Seven of Wands is here. Out of the depths of heartache and bullshit, you are going to come out of this a much better version. But you know what? In the end, so is your person, though, babe. Six of Swords. It's a person, you know, that had to transform under stressful, demonic conditions. You and them. Because this was planned to the T. Dotting the I's. Crossing the T's. This was planned. This was manipulation 101. Separate and destroy. But it didn't destroy you. Once you stepped back from this situation, you were no longer under the karmic consequences of what was happening here in this fuck shit. You were divinely guided out of the situation, because I believe it was divine guidance here. What ancestors, spirit guides, and the divine himself, I believe, was protecting this connection from being screwed up anymore from this manipulating bitch. Bottom line, bitch. I don't care if man or woman. Ten of Cups. You're going to have your happily ever after. And unfortunately, it doesn't necessarily mean with this person. People get this twin flame soulmate type level, whatever the hell you want to fucking call it. They get it wrong that it's supposed to be union. I mean, statistically, if we want to go into stats, very few actually connect in this lifetime and become this power couple. The point of it is a catalyst of change, to transform, to be a better version of yourself, to let go and shed the old, to welcome in the new. That is what a twin flame connection is basically about. It's two people that agree to work together in lifetimes, okay? Be a team, collaborate energetically, in the 5D or in the 3D for some people. But it's not necessarily a love connection. If it happens, then it's like the I Chi, right? It's the epitome, the cherry on top of the sundae. But if it doesn't, you still transformed and changed. You made a difference. The two of you together, even if you're doing it energetically, you're going to prosper. It's still a power couple in the ethers. Don't get it twisted. You're still connected. You don't cut the cord. You can't cut a cord in a twin flame connection. Now, if they decide that they don't want to and they reject you, like in this situation, then you can get a high level soulmate that comes forward and then you walk the journey in this lifetime together. Okay? The contract ends in this lifetime. Now, I'm not familiar with other lifetimes, what happens with that bullshit, but I'm telling you, in this lifetime, it can happen where the contract is snipped, done, and you move forward in your life with a high-level soulmate for some people. But don't get it twisted that, oh my God, if my life is going to be less because I don't have my twin. No, you always got your twin. They're the masculine or the feminine to your vice versa. You're always going to have connections and you can work together and draw on each other's energy, which usually happens. That's why you feel a certain familiarity with a person, because you're connected cord-wise, right? A cord that cannot be cut. You're energetically connected to this person. You feel that almost not deja vu, but this really familiarity about the person when they're your twin. Anyways, moving on. Judgment has been made in this connection. And what's the judgment, Spirit? What's the judgment? The devil. Ooh, child. Yep. The devil. Toxicities, addictions, Capricorn energy, the Hierophant. Traditional versus esoteric is what I'm hearing. One goes into the esoteric, one is a traditional. But like the Paula Abdul song, opposites attract. But in this case, this individual went on maybe even to marry this other person that was here to stick them, like, you know, the judgment was that they would move forward. They made a judgment call, your person, to go towards a person who was a liar, a backstabber, and a thief. And this is not something that was told to them at the time. It was presented in a very nice, pretty package. Not going to lie. But this person's whole job and mission was to block this person from coming towards you. And they did it, 2 of Wands. It was a crossroads. A crossroads. Which, unfortunately, left them in the hangman position. It did. It blocked them for a long time. And I say this, you know, I don't know if people ever listen, but I say this all the time, is that when you're with a person who is not the one for you, you're going to take hits and losses. And that's when you know this isn't the right one for you. But maybe this person needed to fuck up and find out. I don't know. I don't know. Any other card, Spirit, about what happened with this person? What happened in this connection with this, the karmic, the chaos? Because that's what they wanted to do. Knight of Swords. Something is happening quick. Knight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Something's happening. They might be leaving this person real quick. They might be recognizing this person was nothing but conflict in their life. I feel like the sun is shining this reality. Maybe they're guarded against this person, or they're like, get the fuck away from me. 2 of Cups. They are leaving this person in Hermit. Virgo energy. Leaving this person behind. In retrospect, they know what this person's job was and mission was. 5 of Cups, to give them nothing and to like it. Yep. Empty cups. Empty cups. And they're getting the strength. The strength to walk away from this, the addictions too. Okay, it's not just about this individual, it's about what they went through, the enabling addictions and toxicities that created this codependent relationship, this push and pull, this breakup to makeup nonsense that happened, where they would go towards other people, maybe even cheating and bullshit, but come back together. Yeah, the sex was great for a while. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune's turning. The Empress. You are an Empress. You are an Empress. You are going to be celebrated. You're going to have victory in your life. And it's all because you balanced. You balanced out your masculine and feminine energies. You chose yourself in this situation. The Lovers, you're also going to have love. You've got prosperity coming as well as love coming towards you too. And I feel like the start of it was loving yourself. Yeah. This person wants to come towards you balanced and offer you something, though, just so you know. But Nine of Swords is here. Nine of Swords, man. You got to make a choice. You might have a choice between two people. The other past person wants to come back to you whole. They want to come back to you, at least give you an offer. They want to pour into you. They want to come back a better version. They're racing to get to you because they don't want you to make a choice towards another person. They have healed somewhat. They are trying to get rid of the toxic traits that they have, the addictions, okay? But this is Nine of Swords, though. It's a blocking. It's like it might block you choosing this person if they're not ready, if they're not healed. Eight of Swords, hedge you in. Block your blessings, Spirit saying. You gotta be careful because they might not be mature enough. Page of Pentacles. They still don't have much financially because this other person took and stole and whatever the hell they did. Spent a lot of their cash. But I feel like it's still an immature energy compared to you. Yeah, you don't want your blessings to be blocked either. I'm not trying to be negative about it, but it's like, it just seems like this love connection. I don't know. Three of Cups. They want to partner up with you, collaborate with you, but there could still be a third party in the wings. There could be. Knight of Pentacles is here too. Somebody could be coming towards you, slow moving. That could be you're the person that you're going to begin again with. Ace of Wands. They want to take a chance with you. Fool. Make you an offer. Maybe you don't know that yet, or you haven't met this person yet, or you could have already met this person and you're in a relationship with them, and this is why this other person's trying to come fast to make you a love offer that they didn't do in the past. But they have this third party that is not going to be easy to shake. They also have addictions that they need to, iron out. So this could be a very high, difficult road if you choose to do this. You could be manifesting this person in without even realizing it because you have a connection, or you could feel this person's energy on you where you're tired. Maybe you have headaches sometimes. Maybe you have anxiety out of nowhere. And it's this person and their energy trying to come towards you, trying to get you to come towards them, and that didn't work. Table. Hard work ahead. Yeah, if you're going to choose this person, you're going to have to work hard to let go of the past, let go of the betrayals, the backstabbing, and let go of what they did to you. Yeah, the forgiveness. Wedge, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want, and that's this past person, this Queen of Swords. They don't want this. The moon is here. Changes in your life. There are changes coming. More than already has happened, my friend. More than has already happened, but good fortune is here. And you could have a relationship with somebody else and somebody's trying to come towards you, which is your past person, that is trying to put a wedge between the two of you. And then it's because this ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Ooh, child. Maybe vacations here too, kite, vacation. Great passion you're going to have with this other person. But this other person wants to come towards you with reconciliation. So be aware. They're on their way back. They're on their way back, man. All right, any other cards here so we can end this. But just know that there is another person in the wings. And they could have a child or a marriage, or they could have been married to this person. And this person's sole motherfucking purpose is to keep the two of you separated from each other. That's the wedge. That's the wedge. But I feel like your person is seeing you moving forward, prospering, and there's other people that are noticing you too. Possibly a new person, and they do not want that to happen. They want to come back. They want to come back, man. I'm not kidding you. On God, no caps, my friend. Carrot. Opportunity or windfall. They see you prospering, and they are pissed that they're not taking part in that shit. Someone new is entering your life. Cheer-filled. Yep. See for every ass. That's what I always say. All right, couple more cards, Spirit. I gotta end this on a good note. Spirit, but you have fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. This is the person. This fair woman is trying to get between you and your person. Mountain, major challenges to overcome, and this is one of them. This is one of them. Yeah, temporary problems. Yes. Something's gonna like shake up your world, and really it's a test from the universe to see if whether or not you seriously want to keep going forward in the direction that you're going, or you want to repeat a pattern of the past. Now, if this person has truly changed, you're going to know it. Use your intuition. News is on the way. They're going to contact you, whether it by phone, email, whatever. This person dealings with a relationship with a younger man. This person could be younger than you, and hidden secrets could harm you. Okay, they might not come back telling you the absolute truth. Oh God, but look at this, caterpillars here. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So if you're going to go through hard times, just know that the sun will come out tomorrow, as they say. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Somebody wants a fresh start with you, but I feel like you're going towards your bag. You're working on something that is going to be prosperous. Prosperous. And this is why sometimes people want to come back in your life, because they want to be a part of that, you know. But if they're not ready, they're not willing to change, they're not able, and they have other people hanging on to their coattails and their purse strings, just know that whatever bullshit or karma that a person's going through in life, they're going to drag you back into that situation. So you got to make a decision. If they're not going to be completely honest with you about what's happening in their life, and they're just going to tell you half-truths, you're going to know through your intuition. You're an empress. Emperor, empress, whatever. All right, one prayer card to end this, Spirit, please. Give me a good one, Spirit, for the collective. One prayer card. But I'm really happy that you're doing well in your business. Keep going forward with that. Keep plugging. You're going to get where you need to go, okay? It's going to help you as a, you know, monetarily. It's going to help you get out of situations that maybe you've been stuck in for a long time. It's going to give you a purpose in life. So keep doing that, and, you know, I'm proud of you. Nobody's ever said that to you. I'm proud of you. All right, what's the card for today? Call to me, and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know. Jeremiah 33:3, confirmation. Oh, my goodness. So Spirit has more information that they're going to, like, relay to you. Listen to the downloads, okay? Listen to your intuition. There's new things to learn. There's more things to learn, and not everything is as it seems on the outside. That's all I have for you today in Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe and join my tribe, because I would love to have you as part of my soul family. Till next time, be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.